Hey, what's up football lovers? Just want to give brief results from Wednesday and Thursday nights, and as we can see that this is nearly approaching the end of the season, there have been several results from different leagues, yet surprising updates from football transfers. First, I would like to start off with the Premier League. Manchester City remains comfortable on top of the table after a big 5-1 away victory over Wolverhampton. It's just 7 minutes from kickoff and Kevin De Bruyne already put City to an early lead after Bernardo Silva provided an assist for Kevin De Bruyne to slot the ball into the bottom corner. Yet, Wolves managed to equalize after a good counter-attack from Jimenez, who gave a powerful pass for Pedro Neto to cross for Dendoncker to slam the ball home from the edge of the box. Later, Kevin De Bruyne put City ahead again as he played in Sterling, who missed after Jose Sa's deflection, which then allowed De Bruyne to stroke the ball into the empty net. 8 minutes later, Kevin De Bruyne completed his hat-trick as he ran through every Wolves defense and smashed a low shot into the bottom corner, thus extending City's lead to 3-1. In the second half, Kevin De Bruyne yet scored his fourth goal as he played in Foden, who eventually crossed the ball for Kevin De Bruyne to smash onto the net, completing Kevin De Bruyne's fourth goal and his man of the match performance. Last, Raheem Sterling extended City's lead to 5-1 after scoring the rebound into an empty net. The game ended with City's huge victory following Kevin De Bruyne's 4-goal performance and a beautiful team play from Pep's side. This result yet put the citizens comfortably on top of the table and few steps closer to win the league. Aside from this game, another good news from Man City is that HAALAND has finally agreed to join Man City later in the summer with an amount fee of around £51 million. After dominating the goal-scoring chart in Bundesliga, Haaland is seeking for new opportunities by playing in the Premier League next season, and the other reason Haaland decided to join Man City is to follow his dad's career path where Alfie Inge Haaland played for Man City 45 times between 2000 and 2004 and has maintained a close bond with the club ever since. Will Haaland and Man City be able to win the Champions League next season? What impact will Haaland bring to the club? Next, Liverpool claimed a 2-1 away win at Villa Park after Sadio Mane's goal that secured 3 points for the Reds. Thus this game was another clash between the Reds and the side led by former Liverpool players, with Steven Gerrard managing the club while Coutinho playing for the club. Earlier in the first half, Aston Villa already had an early lead as Douglas Luiz scored the rebound to put Villa ahead after the deflection from Alisson. However, 3 minutes later, Liverpool was able to equalize, putting it to 1-0 after Van Dijk's shot went deflected off Emi Martinez, which then gave a free space for Joe Matip just to tap the ball into an empty net. In the second half, it's Sadio Mane who put the Reds ahead, yet the winner of the game after Mane himself scored with a glance header following Diaz's cross from the left. Liverpool ended the game with a 2-1 win, and even they're 3 points behind Man City, they still won't give up on the title race as there are still few hopes for club side to win quadruple. Even Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa failed to win this game. Coutinho had put his best performance in this game as he was able to nutmeg Van Dijk and nearly scored the goal for Aston Villa. Recently, Coutinho had also permanently joined Aston Villa for an undisclosed fee after the deal of around £17 million has been agreed by Barcelona, thus will stay with Aston Villa until 2026 when his contract expires. Next, from Elland Road, Chelsea sealed a comfortable 3-0 win over Leeds United in this Yorkshire vs London rivalry showdown. Earlier in the first half, Mason Mount already put the Blues ahead as he received the ball from Reece James outside the box and curled his shot past Meslier into the top right corner. Later, Leeds United yet had to play with 10 men for the second game in a row after Daniel James was sent off for a poor challenge on Kovacic. The second half was getting more entertaining for the Blues as the American forward Christian Pulisic extended Chelsea's lead to 2 goals after Mason Mount's backheel gave Pulisic the space to drill his left-footed low shot past Meslier into the bottom corner. As the game approached injury time, Lukaku scored to extend the Blues lead to 3-0 as he managed to keep the ball from 3 Leeds defenders and lifted his shot over Meslier. The game ended with Chelsea's 3-0 win and ensured that they remained third in the table, thus keeping the Champions League hope alive. Now, going to the North London derby. North London is wide after Conte's Tottenham claimed a 3-0 win over the Gunners. Tottenham was already awarded the penalty during the first half after Cedric Soares barged into Son, who went for the header. Harry Kane eventually scored the penalty by sending Ramsdale the wrong way as he stroked his shot into the bottom right corner, making it 1-0 from the spot. Later, Arsenal had been forced to play with 10 men after Rob Holding, one of Arsenal's centre-backs, was sent off immediately for pushing over Son. Harry Kane would score his second goal, extending Tottenham's lead by 2 goals after Son's corner is nodded toward the back post by Bentancur, which then allowed Harry Kane to slide it and head into the bottom corner. As the second half began, Son Heung-min made it 3 for Tottenham after Harry Kane gave the ball to allow Son to finish into the far corner. It's Tottenham win and still they keep their Champions League hopes alive once again as they're now only a point behind the Gunners. Son Heung-min once again scored in this game to keep up with the Golden Boot race for this season. Next, traveling to Italy, Inter Milan has finally won the Coppa Italia after 11 years by defeating rival Juventus in the Derby d'Italia final showdown. This Coppa Italia final is yet the 4th meeting of the season between Juventus and Inter Milan. The Nerazzurri had already took the lead earlier in the first half as Nicolo Barella managed to score an opener by firing his shot from the edge of the box onto the top right corner, thus turned the Nerazzurri fans into raptures. In the second half, Juventus was able to equalize after Alexandro pounced on the rebound and shot towards the net, which deflected off Morata and turned to a goal as Handanovic unable to prevent it. 2 minutes later, it's Dusan Vlahovic who put the Bianconeri ahead after he managed to score a rebound following his blocked first attempt. However, it's Hakan Çalhanoğlu who denied Bianconeri's lead as he scored the penalty into the top right corner to put both Inter and Juventus leveled at full time. The game went to extra time and Inter Milan was awarded the penalty again after VAR showed the league's poor challenge toward Dutch compatriot De Vrij at the penalty box. It's Ivan Perisic this time who successfully converted the penalty by firing his shot into the top left corner, thus put Inter ahead. 3 minutes later, Ivan Perisic once again extended Nerazzurri's lead to 4-2, yet completed Inter's comeback as he curled a super strike into the top right corner. As the final whistle was blown at the end of extra time, it's the Nerazzurri's 4-2 win and decided Inter's Coppa Italia triumph for the first time since 2011. It was the presence of Ivan Perisic that helped Inter Milan to seal a comeback win over Juventus, yet denying Juventus Coppa Italia title, and as a result gives the Bianconeri no trophy for this season. Furthermore, Giorgio Chiellini has recently announced that he will not only retire from the international duty after Italy's friendly game with Argentina, but also decided to leave Juventus by the end of the season after 18 years playing for the Bianconeri. Yet, it was rumored that Chiellini might be playing in the Major League Soccer later in the summer. Now, going to Scotland. It's Glasgow Celtic that has become champions of the Scottish Premiership this season after only a 1-0 draw with Dundee United was enough for the Celtic boys to claim back their Scottish Premiership title after failing to win it last season. Yet, Celtic manager Ange Postecoglou had already tasted his first Premiership title in his first season in charge of the Celts and guided Celtic to dominate the Scottish football by beating rival Glasgow Rangers. Surprisingly, these 4 Japanese players who are playing for Celtic were also considered Celtic's significant keys to win the Scottish Premiership this season, and Kyogo Furuhashi became Celtic's top goalscorer this season upon his arrival last summer. Next, going to the Dutch Eredivisie. Ajax has claimed another Eredivisie title after a 5-0 win over Heerenveen at Amsterdam, and yet it's a happy ending for Erik ten Hag in his last season with Ajax before moving to Manchester United in the summer. At first, Nicolas Tagliafico already put Ajax ahead earlier in the first half, then followed by a goal from Steven Berghuis and a penalty goal from Sebastian Haller. Later in the second half, Brian Brobby would extend Ajax's lead to 4 goals, and Mexican defender Edson Alvarez made it 5-0 at injury time, thus guaranteeing Ajax's 36th Eredivisie title. This title was also Ten Hag's third and last with Ajax as he bid farewell to the Ajax supporters in Amsterdam. Erik ten Hag's journey in Ajax has been wonderful as he didn't only develop players into top players, but his 2018-19 Champions League campaign had been remarkably the best that he ever had, as he surprisingly guided Ajax onto the semi-final for the first time since 1997, only to lose to Tottenham Hotspur after their comeback win and an away goal advantage. Thank you Erik ten Hag for bringing many beautiful moments with Ajax, and his last season with Ajax has finally ended with the title glory. What changes will he bring next season for Manchester United upon his appointment as the Red Devils manager? Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more upcoming football videos. Once again, thank you and have a nice day.